the 7th century, on the Arabian Peninsula, a new faith emerged that would reshape the world. From the city of Mecca, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad spread, and after his time, his successors, the Rashidun Caliphs, embarked on a period of astonishing expansion. In a matter of decades, a vast empire was forged, stretching from the Iberian Peninsula to the borders of India, a testament of faith, ambition, and military prowess. This initial expansion gave way to golden ages of civilization. The Umayyad Caliphate, with its capital in Damascus, became a center of power and culture, leaving behind magnificent architectural wonders like the Great Mosque of Damascus. Following them, the Abbasid Caliphate shifted the heart of the Islamic world to the newly founded city of Baghdad. Under their rule, Baghdad became the world's foremost center for science, philosophy, medicine, and education, ushering in an era of unparalleled intellectual flourishing. However, no empire lasts forever. The immense size of the Abbasid Caliphate made it difficult to govern, and its central authority began to weaken. Ambitious local dynasties rose to challenge their power. From the east, fierce Persian warriors, known as the Umayyads, marched into Baghdad, reducing the caliph to a mere figure. Simultaneously, in the west, the rival Fatimid Caliphate established a powerful empire centered in Cairo, creating a major schism in the Islamic world. Into this fractured landscape rode a new force from the Central Asian steppes, the Seljuk Turks. These nomadic warriors, recent converts to Islam, swept across Persia and Anatolia, defeating all who stood in their way. They established a vast empire of their own and became the new protectors of the Abbasid Caliph in Baghdad, breathing new life into the Sunni Islamic world and setting the stage for a momentous collision of civilizations. This collision came in the form of the Crusades. From Europe, armored knights marched east, intent on capturing the Holy Land. For decades, the region was engulfed in conflict, with cities changing hands amid brutal warfare. It was in this crucible that a legendary figure emerged, Saladin, the Sultan of Egypt and Syria. A brilliant military strategist and a symbol of chivalry, he united Muslim forces and famously recaptured Jerusalem from the Crusaders, becoming an icon across both the Islamic and Christian worlds. Yet, a far greater storm was gathering in the east. Under the leadership of Genghis Khan's grandson, Hulagu, a massive Mongol army descended upon the heartlands of Islam. They were an unstoppable force, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. In 1258, they reached the gates of Baghdad, the jewel of the Abbasid world. After a short siege, the city was sacked, its libraries burned, and its people slaughtered. The fall of Baghdad marked the final, brutal end of the Abbasid Caliphate, a cataclysm that sent shockwaves across the globe. From the ashes of the Mongol apocalypse, new powers rose to claim the mantle of leadership. In Egypt, the Mamluk Sultanate, an empire ruled by a caste of former slave soldiers, achieved what no other had. They decisively defeated the Mongols at the Battle of Angalut in 1260, halting their westward advance. This victory established the Mamluks as the dominant force in the central Islamic lands, the guardians of Mecca and Medina, and patrons of a vibrant culture for over 2 centuries. Just as the world began to recover, a second steppe storm was unleashed. Timur, also known as Tamerlane, a Turco-Mongol conqueror of staggering ambition and cruelty, emerged from Central Asia. Claiming descent from Genghis Khan, he carved out a colossal empire through a series of lightning-fast and devastating campaigns, his conquests stretching from Delhi to Damascus. His empire reshaped the political map, and left a complex legacy of both destruction and artistic patronage. The passing of Timur's age gave rise to a new era, dominated by three great gunpowder empires, whose power was built on new military technology. In Anatolia, the Ottoman Turks, having steadily expanded for over a century, achieved their crowning glory in 1453 with the conquest of Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire. They would go on to build a vast and enduring empire that controlled the Balkans, the Middle East, and North Africa, standing as a major world power for centuries. Totaris, East in Persia. The Safavid dynasty rose to power, establishing a powerful state with its own distinct identity. Under Shahs like Abbas the Great, the Safavids made Shia Islam the state religion, creating a fierce rivalry with the Sunni Ottomans. This religious and political conflict defined the region, while Safavid artists and architects in Isfahan created some of the most beautiful and intricate masterpieces in Islamic history. Meanwhile, in the Indian subcontinent, the Mughal Empire was founded by Babur, a descendant of both Timur and Genghis Khan, under visionary emperors like Akbar the Great. The Mughals presided over a period of immense wealth, religious tolerance, and cultural syncretism. Their legacy is immortalized in breathtaking architectural achievements, most famously the Taj Mahal, a symbol of love and a testament to the empire's golden age. Under Shah Jahan, from the sands of Arabia to the gunpowder-fueled cannons of the Ottomans, the journey of Islamic empires is a story of faith, conquest, and civilization. These great powers, from the caliphates of old to the magnificent empires of the Ottomans, Safavids and Mughals, were not isolated entities, but part of an interconnected world. Their rivalries and exchanges, their triumphs and tragedies, left an indelible mark on history, shaping the political, cultural, and religious contours of the early modern world, and leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate to this day. The Mongol storm had passed, but from its wreckage, a new world was being born. The old order was shattered, yet in its place, new powers would rise, forging empires that would define an entire era. In the last chapter, we witnessed the fall of Baghdad and the fragmentation of the Islamic heartlands. Now, we witnessed the resurgence, the rise of titans from the ashes, and the dawn of a new age of splendor and conflict. This is the story of the great Islamic empires. After the Mongols, out of the chaos in the Near East, a formidable power emerged. The Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt, forged from elite slave soldiers, stood as a bulwark against the seemingly unstoppable Mongol tide. In 1260, at the pivotal Battle of Anjalut in Palestine, they achieved what many thought impossible. They decisively defeated the Mongol army, shattering their aura of invincibility. This victory secured their realm and established them as the undisputed guardians of the central Islamic lands. For over 2 centuries, Cairo became the heart of Islamic culture and power, a beacon of stability in a fractured world. But the step was not yet finished. A new conqueror, claiming descent from both Genghis Khan and the Turkic tribes, was gathering his strength. He was Timur, known to the West as Tamerlane. From his capital in Samarkand, Timur unleashed a second storm of conquest, as brilliant as it was brutal. His whirlwind campaigns carved out a vast empire, stretching from Anatolia to India, built upon the ruins left by his Mongol predecessors. Timur's empire was a brief but dazzling supernova, a final, ferocious echo of the nomadic conquests that had shaped centuries of history. As Timur's empire fragmented after his death, the world entered a new phase, defined not by horse archers, but by cannon and musket. It was the age of the gunpowder empires. First among these titans were the Ottomans. From a small Anatolian principality, they rose to become a global power. Their crowning achievement came in 1453, when Sultan Mehmed II conquered the legendary city of Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire and reshaping the map of the world. With their formidable Janissary corps and powerful artillery, the Ottomans expanded relentlessly, their domain stretching from the gates of Vienna to the shores of the Indian Ocean. To their east, a rival power was consolidating its hold over Persia. The Safavids, under the charismatic leadership of Shah Ismail, first unified the region and established 12-hour Shia Islam as the state religion, creating a distinct cultural and religious identity that endures to this day. This act set them on a collision course with the Sunni Ottomans, sparking a centuries-long rivalry that defined the political landscape of the Middle East. The Safavid legacy, however, is not just one of conflict. It is also one of breathtaking artistic achievement, seen in the magnificent architecture of Isfahan and the intricate beauty of Persian carpets and miniatures. Further east, on the Indian subcontinent, another descendant of Timur Babur laid the foundations for one of history's most dazzling empires, the Mughals, fusing Turco-Mongol heritage with Indian culture. The Mughals presided over an era of unparalleled wealth and artistic florescence. Under emperors like Akbar, known for his religious tolerance and administrative genius, and Shah Jahan, who commissioned the immortal Taj Mahal as a testament to love, the Mughal Empire became a beacon of civilization, its splendor and riches legendary throughout the world. From the ashes of the Mongol conquests, a new Islamic world had emerged, more powerful and diverse than before. The Ottomans in the west, the Safavids in Persia, and the Mughals in India, each a world unto itself, yet inextricably linked by threads of trade, faith, and rivalry. Their legacies are etched into the very fabric of the modern world, in the art they created, the cities they built, and the cultures they shaped. This grand tapestry of empires concludes our journey through the monumental history of the Islamic world, a saga of faith, power, and civilization that has profoundly shaped the story of humanity.